This must be Thursday. I never could get the hang of Thursdays.
Hello, and welcome to the first podcast of Mick and Mandy's Misadventures, and this must be Thursday. So, I'm just going to do a bit of a update on what's been going on and what we're going to be doing in the future. If you've seen some of my videos before, I've obviously been around the grave sites at Leighton Cemetery here in Blackpool, and obviously I'll hopefully be doing that again soon. It's obviously been absolutely chucking it down around in Blackpool recently, so it's not the best, to be honest. And so yes, it's a bit boggy, and so it's not been good weather for it. Well, just a bit of an update of what's going to be going on in the future, and obviously what I've been doing recently. Obviously me and Mandy, what we've been doing recently. So we'll start with our chasing elephants. So around Blackpool we've had a lot of sculptures of elephants, which is Elmer, the patchwork elephant. A book written by David McGee, and it was actually done in 1968. I've not actually heard of this book before, but apparently it's the guy who did it also did Mr. Ben. Now Mr. Ben I do know, he's the guy who came out of a cupboard dressed in all kinds of different things and went on adventures, but not heard of the patchwork elephant before. Anyway, there's 71 of these placed around Blackpool, and you download an app because we've got to have an app for everything these days. And so they have got these elephants, and obviously key the number into an app, and you can get different kinds of rewards and things from the shop, which is in the House Hill Centre. Some of them you have to I think you have to sort of, I don't know what's it, not bid for it as such, but go in there and go onto the app and download your information, put information in to be put in a draw. So that's that for Elmer the elephant. We've been and done it. We did it Saturday. I would have filmed some of it, but you're concentrating too much on where they are, and we didn't walk it all. We did a bit of cheating. We did drive up all the way down to the Pleasure Beach area where there's a few, and we did that. So that's the elephant trail that's been going on here in Blackpool. Also new this week, we have our new tram line is finally opened, apparently. It comes from North Station. This idea of, not enough people were getting transport, or they wanted transport quicker. So from North Station now we have a tram line that goes down Talbot Road up to the prom. Kind of hilarious because years ago the tram used to actually go around pretty much all of Blackpool. We obviously have the main line everyone knows about. The promenade goes from the Stargate, or what used to be Stargate, goes all the way up to Fleetwood and back. But yeah, so they've opened this tram line. Been testing the tram line, so not actually officially opened it yet. I'm sure we'll have to have some big ceremony with a mayor or some non-entity celebrity who can be bothered coming to Blackpool for the summer. Mentioning no names. But yeah, so they've got this test run. Again, I was going to film that, but there were a lot of tram people there. Know what they're talking about, know what they're doing. Not me. I've got no idea. And so yes, that's what they've been doing, the new trams. Now, Mandy and I have been obviously exploring where we can. Easter, we went up to Richmond Castle, which was brilliant. I think I've actually got that here. There's the English Heritage's book on the castle. Lots of good stuff in there. If you're into castles, I am. Always have been. Love history and all that kind of thing. Obviously went St George's Day yesterday, so obviously you've got to listen to John O'Gaunt's speech from Richard II. That's the play by William Shakespeare. And yeah, I think that's it. Did I play Jerusalem? No, I didn't play Jerusalem. Never mind. So yeah, that's really it on the sort of first bit. In the future, obviously, we're going to be doing a lot more graves. We've got a fair few people that we do know about. Shop there. In March this year, earlier, we had the sort of, I think it's for Women's Day, and they went round the graves and talked about some of the women who sadly were murdered here in Blackpool. Of course, one of the most famous ones is Alice Burnham. She was killed by the Brides in the Bath murderer up on Regent Road. Regent Road? I think it's Regent Road. And obviously she is buried here in Leighton Cemetery, along with a few other women that obviously I'm going to research more, do more videos, and obviously be able to show the grave sites in Leighton Cemetery. Hopefully do some more in other cemeteries, of course, as well. This week, coming up on Saturday, we have a Comic Con at Winter Gardens, Blackpool, which should be good. Last time it was very busy, very, very busy. We went to the brick. It was something to do with Lego up at Norbrick Castle, and that was good. Very expensive. I honestly don't get where people get their prices from, especially when you got a table where, like, someone will be selling, what was it now? It was the 1989, excuse me, 1989 Batman Batwing, made of obviously Lego, huge thing. And one guy was like selling it for £2,000, but then another person was selling it for 1,500. So I'm like, well, you know, how does someone come up with these prices? I don't quite understand it. A lot of the time, you may as well just, you know, even some of the more recent Lego sets were just shockingly expensive, and you're thinking, just go to Smith's or any other toy store, buy them, and that's just unfortunately the way things are. So it was a bit expensive. Didn't get any new sets. Got a few new figures, which I don't know where they've gone to, but there you go. So yeah, so we've got Comic Con on Saturday. I don't know who's there. I don't know if there's any particular celebrities. They've shown some dog from CBeebies. I don't know if that's a puppet. It's a puppet. But yeah, that's supposed to be there. It's on the posters. Some girl who I'm guessing will be whoever presents the show with the puppet dog. You can imagine this dog's at this show, and there's poor Gordon the Gopher sat in some, you know, flat in the East End of London, going, smoking a joint, going, "Oh, I was famous once, me. Yeah, I was famous. Yeah, look at this idiot. Yeah, oh, I was famous." But yeah, poor Gordon. Never mind. Actually, Gordon the Gopher, is it Gordon the Gopher or Howard the Duck? One of them is in the BBC studios, because me and my first wife, we went there. We went to the BBC studios on a tour, and yeah, we saw. I'm pretty sure it's Gordon the Gopher. We saw not Howard the Duck, Ed the Duck. Yeah, but anyway, he was in there, so that's where we saw poor Gordon. Bless him. His career is over. Never mind. Also on Saturday, very important, it is Space Ace Frehley's birthday on Saturday. They always do on Planet Rock Radio, radio show I listen to. They do this. They do two for Tuesday, and the presenter, he does pick two songs for an artist whose birthday is. Every time I'm like, play Kiss, please play. You know, when it's Paul Stanley's in January, or, you know, Gene Simmons in August, Ace Frehley's in April, Pete Chris is in December, Eric Carr November. Oh no, he died in November. I think he's May. Do you know, I need to research these things. Yeah, I need to research these things better. But yeah, so it's Ace Frehley's birthday on Saturday. I think we're going to the movies. See the new Abigail movie. We like horror movies, Mandy and I. We watched some absolute shockers on Prime Video. Prime, you can just watch, you know, crap after crap. You really can. It's shocking how many. I think it's like the lockdown syndrome. It's like some friends got together, had it with cameras, and made a movie. You're thinking, who let them? You know, okay, record a movie, fair enough, but someone has to vet these things properly, surely. Because some of them are bloody awful. But there you go, that's that one. Yes. So we've got a busy week ahead. Got to go, well, yeah, like I say, going Comic-Con, going movies. I think my son's playing football. He played yesterday. They won 7-0. Better than certain football teams we can mention, or won't mention. And that's it so far, I think. I can't really talk about much. I don't plan these things very well. I'm not a technical whiz and knowing all these gadgets and doodahs and whatnots. So it's just me and my phone so far. One day I may get, a GoPro or whatever else you want to call it. And then there we go. So, next time, what I will do, for next video, I will record some of Comic-Con here in Blackpool, so hopefully I'll be allowed to do that. I think that's the other problem, is a lot of finding out who you get permission off to record. So obviously I know a lot of YouTubers, obviously they can go to a place, but they have to ask. And even when we went on a ghost walk around Winter Gardens with Stephen Mercer. He's another local guy. Well, he's from Ireland, but he's local in his work here. I went around the tour, and he did say at the start of it that if you want to film, it all has to be, sort of, you've got to agree with him, you've got to agree with the venue, you've got to agree with all the people there. I mean, I'm not saying it was a massive group, it was probably about 15 to 20 people, but you've still got to consider all those people as well when you're doing any video. So it's sort of getting a bit, I think, filming at the Comic-Con, there'll be loads of people probably doing it. It's not like I'm going with a huge, camera setup. It's not like I'm, filming for a specific channel. So I think it'll be alright just filming with my phone and hopefully seeing some different things. The last one was good, the Comic-Con. There'll probably be, again, like the Lego, loads of stuff on sale, which will be so pricey, you'll make your eyes water. And in our current financial climate, as they like to go on about, it's kind of hard. It's like, do you feed yourself, or do you buy, a £2,000 model of 7-foot model of Batman or something? I know it's not 7 foot, but you know what I mean. And there we go. So it's been nice to talk to you all. Hopefully I'll be doing some more graves, some more interesting buildings. Well, that's another thing Mandy and I are looking for next. Abandoned buildings, they're a bit harder to come by. On our way back from Richmond, we found a castle, and it was abandoned, but when you went on Wikipedia, it said it's owned by someone, so I'm guessing that's the farmland it was on. So that's another one where it's, who do you ask, who do you talk to? And just sort of more research, finding out these things. And we'll see how we go on it. So, thank you for watching. I shall see you again next Thursday. It must be Thursday. And this is Rick signing off, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.